Okay, so I'm going to be taking you through a few seated yoga desk poses. So maybe you've just returned to work or your body's just feeling quite stiff and achy with not a lot of movement if you're sitting at a desk for much of the day. It's a little bit different from me. I'm not in my yoga leggings and yoga top, but I just wanted to show you that these poses and stretches can be done even sitting at a desk in your normal clothes. These poses should help find a little bit of space, not only in the body, but also just allow you to kind of take a little bit of breather from your computer and find a little bit of space within as well. So I hope you enjoy. The first pose that we're going to come into is our seated pigeon pose. So this one's going to help release our hips. So hips are one of the first places in the body that do find tightness and feel quite stiff and achy if we're not moving, especially if you've done a lot of walking and then you kind of come quite sedentary, maybe at a desk, as I say. So we're just going to start to come into our seated pigeon pose. So all you're going to do, being mindful of your left knee here, is we're just going to start to lift that left knee in through towards the chest. Being careful of the knee, we're going to start to guide that left outer ankle and take it across to the top of the right leg. Now, maybe that your left knee stays quite high up towards the chest. That's absolutely fine. From here, we're just going to take the hands and just place them through to that left leg. Ease that left knee down just enough to where you feel that. So if it's feeling quite tight, just start to take a couple of deep breaths and use that exhale to allow that knee to fall lovely and wide. Sitting nice and tall through the spine as well, so try not to become quite rounded into your back. So stay into that seat that you've been in for much of the day, but already starting to feel quite a lot of space into the hip. If you have a little bit more space and you'd like to, keep that gentle little press down on the leg and maybe also start to hinge forward from your hips. So notice I haven't become really rounded in the spine, and start to feel that deepen that little bit more. We're going to hold and breathe for 4 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. And exhale. Perfect. Start to come up and just again being mindful of your left knee as you release the left leg back down. And of course, whatever we do on one side of the body in our yoga, we do on the other. So this time we're going to ease that left knee up and in towards us, and we take this time that outer right ankle, or the other way, don't worry if you did the other side first, and take that across to the leg. Again, please be mindful of the knee. We're just adding a gentle little pressure down onto the leg to help release into the hip. You may feel this side is really quite different to the other. It might feel quite tight, or it might feel like you have a little bit of space. So just listen to your body as you come into these poses. So again, maybe starting just to press down that little bit more as the knee eases down and wide, and maybe start to take that fold over the leg, but just take that to where you feel. And we'll breathe here for 4, just the same as that left side. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. And exhale. Perfect. So again, just being mindful of the knee as you release both of those legs. So that's kind of focusing into those hips to begin with. From here, we're going to come into a lovely seated twist. So when you're ready, we're going to breathe in, reach the arms lovely and high up through towards the ceiling. Now I'm going to twist through toward you. So I'm going to take my left hand through towards that right leg, and then taking my right hand either to the small of my back, or just if you've got a little bit more space, to my left hip. Then look over that right shoulder, relax your shoulders away from the ears, and as you use the hands just to twist you through, getting that lovely release for the back. Almost like your spinal twist if you practice yoga laying down. Breathing here for 2. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. And exhale. Perfect. Lovely. We're going to lift, reach the arms all the way back up, and then come through that to the other side. So this time I'm taking my right hand through towards my left leg, gently pressing onto the leg. Left hand comes through to the small of my back. Relax the shoulders and look over that left shoulder. Breathing there for 2. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. And exhale. Perfect. And release. Coming all the way through to the front. Now, if you've been texting or typing or driving, the wrists might get a little bit sore and achy. So from here, really simple, we're just going to push the palm of the hand away from us with a straight arm. Remember the relax of the shoulder, and use the opposite hand just to gently ease the fingers back through toward you. As you push the palm of the hand away, feel the stretch into that forearm, taking a nice deep breath. Of course, you can hold these for a little bit longer if you'd like to. Perfect. Then just release, roll through the wrist. Notice any clicking or any tightness there being released one way and then the other. Good. And then of course we do that through the other hand. So push the palm of the hand away, draw the fingers back through towards you, and feel that stretch for the forearm. Again, notice the difference between the left and right side. Take a deep breath. And release. Take a roll through the wrist. One way and then the other. And then just come back through into stillness. Also, as we face forward while we're driving and at our desk, our neck can get a little bit tight. So we're just going to take a lovely little release through the neck. So we're going to gently draw the chin through towards the chest. Try to avoid rounding into the back. So sitting nice and tall, relax the shoulders, but allow the chin to fall to chest. As you breathe in, draw the left ear through to the left shoulder. As you exhale, we're going to look up to the ceiling. Close your mouth so you can feel the stretch into the front of the neck. Start to release the right ear through to the right shoulder as you breathe in. And exhale the chin to chest. Perfect. Opposite way when you're ready. Breathing in, right ear to right shoulder. Exhale, relax the head back, look to ceiling. Left ear comes through to the left shoulder. And chin to chest. Good. Lifting back up, stack the head on top of the shoulders and take a nice deep breath, just becoming mindful of any lightheadedness. Our next one is our seated side stretch. So we're going to breathe in, reach the arms lovely and high up through towards the ceiling, interlace the fingers, roll the palms of the hands up through to the ceiling. From there, take a little side stretch, so just leaning through to one side, really pushing the palms of the hands away, and take a deep breath. Good. As you breathe in, lift the arms back up to the ceiling, and exhale that across to the other side. Again, taking a deep breath. And release, coming all the way up and release the arms. Good. Again, you can do that as many times as you wish. From here, our next one is our seated forward fold. So we're going to take our hands to opposite elbows. This one's a really good one to help release into the lower back. So I'm just going to relax myself forward, relax the head, relax those shoulders, and just allow those elbows to fall heavy towards the floor. Completely relax the head, the belly, and feel that lovely release into the lower back. Stay here for a couple of breaths. Using your exhale to allow yourself to fold that little bit deeper. And when you're ready, nice and slowly, start to lift all the way back up through into your seat. Again, be mindful of any lightheadedness. The lightheadedness is just the new breath coming through into the head. For our next one, which is our last one, is our seated cat-cow. So this one we do a lot in our tabletop, on our yoga mats, but of course we don't have that as we're at our desk today. But we can improvise and we can get the same benefits seated. So we're going to take the hands through to the knees. For this one, I'm going to turn to the side slightly. We're going to come into back extension. So I'm going to draw my heart space forward, squeezing the shoulder blades together and lifting the gaze slightly. Good, and then from there, rounding into the back, drop the chin through towards the chest and draw the shoulder blades apart from one another. And I'm going to take that a couple of times. Breathing in to open my chest, lifting the gaze. And rounding into the back, chin through towards the chest. Taking a couple of those. Perfect. Again, take as many of those as feels good for you, and then just return through into your seat. I really hope you've enjoyed this video and it's just brought a little bit of movement, a little bit of space into your body, connecting to the breath, and of course connecting within as you lose a moment, just focusing on the screen and bring that awareness inwards. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, clicking on the subscribe button, and I'll see you soon.